Resident block road after another man killed by the police. Deadly shooting on Molynes Road left 3 men dead. Sunday evening gun attack leaves 1 man dead in St. Anne, while the West Indies win second test and even the series. This is Undiluted News. Mikey Bones reporting. Transport Minister Darrell Vaz has revealed that operation of the rail service from Spanish Town to Linstead in St. Catherine was costing the Jamaica Railway Corporation $10 million per month. The revelation comes hours before the official start of the Jamaica Urban Transit Company's new 605 route connecting Linstead to Spanish Town in St. Catherine. In December 2021, then Minister of Transport Robert Montague launched the Jamaica Railway Corporation's Back on Track school train service. He said he was hoping to not only provide a service in St. Catherine, but to expand it over time. However, $10 million a month was too expensive to keep the trains running. Mr. Vaz said the latest move aims to provide public transportation relief to hundreds of students and other commuters in the wake of the suspension of the railway service. And with the security forces on high alert due to an extreme threat level, Assistant Chaplain at the Jamaica Constabulary Force, Dr. Kevin White, said the police will not be sympathetic towards criminals who continue to take the lives of its members. And this follows the fatal police shooting of a reputed top leader of the One Order gang, Othniel Tickman Laman. While delivering the sermon at the Area 3 Police Worship Service, which was held on Sunday at the Jamaica Evangelistic Center in Mandeville, Dr. White bemoaned the actions of residents of Tues Meadows in Spanish Town who praised the supposed gang leader and threatened to attack cops for killing Laban. And he said Jamaica has lost its moral compass. Dr. White noted that he will not be praying for any criminals who tries to attack him, but will instead be defending himself and praying over their body. Well said, Pastor. Meanwhile, the St. Anne police have laid charges against a 16-year-old boy for a knife attack on a fellow fifth form student at Brownstown High School last week. The juvenile has been charged with wounding with intent and booked to appear before the Children's Court this week. He was taken into custody last Thursday following the stabbing at the school. And it was reported that sometime after 10, upper school students were on break when a group of boys got into an argument. A knife was used to stab one of the boys in his face and abdomen. He was taken to hospital where he was admitted in stable condition. Meanwhile, the body of a woman who had previously been reported missing was found in Golden Valley Seafort in St. Thomas on Monday morning. The deceased is 28-year-old Rashina Bonfield, otherwise known as Denisha, of a Golden Valley address. The semi-nude body was found in bushes about 10:30 a.m. with wounds to the forehead. She was reported missing at the Seafort Police Station on Sunday around 7 p.m. She was last seen leaving her home about 3 p.m. that same day. The Independent Commission of Investigations Indicom is probing another fatal shooting by the police. A 55-year-old man, Eric Shakespeare, was killed during a police operation in the Mountain View Avenue community sometime after 9 o'clock on Monday evening. Residents used burning debris to block the main road to protest against the shooting, and it's also reported that shots were fired while the police were attempting to clear the roadblock. The road has since been cleared. The police high command meanwhile had intelligence which indicated that Shakespeare, otherwise called Corrupt, was a high-ranking member of the Backbush gang, which is involved in the trade of firearms, ammunition, and unaccustomed cigarette. He was deported from the United States after serving 3 years for drug trafficking. The police have been placed on high alert in the Mountain View area as Shakespeare was well known in the community. Meanwhile, members of the Major Investigation Division and the Area 4 Police are continuing their investigation into Monday morning's deadly attack along Molynes Road in St. Andrew, in which 3 men, including a Jamaica Defense Force private, was killed. The JDF member is 26-year-old Fernando Wayne Dixon. The other men have been identified as 29-year-old Marlon Rattray of St. James Avenue off Maxwell Avenue and 25-year-old Shamar Foster of Palm Grove off Spanish Town Road. An M16 rifle and a semi-automatic pistol with 2 magazines were also seized on the scene. Command of the Area 4 Police Headquarters, Acting Assistant Commissioner Michael Phipps, said the preliminary investigation has revealed that the incident is linked to an ongoing conflict between the Rome Gang, which is based in St. Andrew Central Police Division, and the William Lane Gang operating in the Kingston Western Division. Acting ACP Phipps said that Private Dixon and the other men left a nightclub along Constant Spring Road in an Audi motor car when they were attacked by rival gang members on Molynes Road, and it is said two men on a motorbike pulled up beside the car and opened fire. Acting ACP Phipps said that the quick action of the police led to the seizure of two firearms and the arrest of the two men. Two other men known as Mushy Cushy and Whizzle are being sought. The men are now urged to report to the Halfway Tree Criminal Investigations Branch. And in the second multiple shooting, a man was killed while another was wounded during a gun attack in Discovery Bay in St. Anne on Sunday evening. The deceased has been identified as 33-year-old Nico Stevens, a fisherman of Corner Street in Discovery Bay. A third person managed to escape injury. And it's reported that about 8:45 p.m., Mr. Stevens and two men were walking in the vicinity of the Discovery Bay High School when a man came up behind them and opened fire. Mr. Stevens and another man were shot. The gunman then shot Mr. Stevens several more times before fleeing the scene. On to sports, spinner Jomel Warrican took 5 wickets as the West Indies won a test match in Pakistan yesterday for the first time in nearly 35 years. The West Indies won the second test in Moulton by 120 runs on day 3 to draw the series 1-1. Pakistan had triumphed in the first test by 127 runs also in Moulton. Warrican finished with 9 wickets in the match, which is 19 in the series, to give the hosts a taste of their own medicine on sharply spinning pitches. And the last time the West Indies won a test in Pakistan was in Faisalabad in November of 1990, having gone winless on their 1997 and 2006 tours. On to football, Mount Pleasant FA cruised to an 11th straight win in the Jamaica Football Federation Premier League after edging Tivoli Gardens 1-0 in their first game of a second-round doubleheader at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex on Sunday. They now hold the record for the most consecutive wins ever by a team in the island's top club football competition. And the win took the St. Anne club past the 10th straight that was won by Arnett Gardens. And they extend their lead atop the points table, racing to 49 points, which is 8 more than second place Montego Bay United, who played out a 0-0 draw against Portmore United, the second time this season the teams have failed to score against each other. And if you missed the news on this station, please go to YouTube, type in Jamerican Undiluted News, listen, like, share, hit the notification bell, so when we upload, you'll be the first to get it. And that's news and sports on your favorite radio station. My name is Mikey Bounce. I gone.